over in the visualization pane, it shows me that it's a column, it's a clustered column chart. So I know that that visual that's going to pop up is going to be a column chart. Let's see, and if we use row, if we want to measure it by row, and we show conversion rate, now we can see what our conversion rate is by rows. Now, the rows could be anything. The rows could be departments, it could be product, it could be anything. But at the end of the day, we just created our first visualization using marketing data. I know that this particular visualization down here was a column as well, so I'm going to remove this information, and I am going to, by row again, I am going to look at customer acquisition. So now we've created another visualization for customer acquisition. If I come up here, and I don't remember what this visualization was, but I do know that if I highlight this visualization, it's going to show me over here in highlight form that this was a pie chart. So I am going to remove that data, and I'm going to look at I'm going to look at data from a pie chart perspective. So I'm going to use sum. And I want to use sum of row because row can't be sum. So now I am looking at, let's see, rates. Just want to get this big enough to where it shows me greater value. Okay, that's kind of what I want to see right there. So I'm going to leave that there. And so what I just did here, now I want to take this sum out of my legends. So I'm going to come over and just get rid of sum of, and down here I'm going to come over and get rid of sum of, because that's not how I wanted to read in my legend. As we can see, now it changed from customer acquisition. Now this one's going to change to customer lifetime value. So now we've got a pie chart. We've got two column charts, we've got a pie chart. If I come over here, I do know that if I highlight here, it's going to give me a bar chart. So I am going to take that data out, and I'm going to bring my row up, because we're measuring everything by row. Give me a small multiple. I didn't want to do the small multiple. Let's see. This data is kind of big. Oh, let's give it a count of engagement. So now we're seeing that we've got a bar chart. So this report is looking somewhat similar to the other report that we used. But at the end of the day, what I wanted to show you was the data being used in the terms of a marketing professional. Now, that mix score, I'm going to keep that mix score here because it just shows a mix of customer acquisition and customer lifetime. But here's some of conversion rates by row. I'm going to just make that, I'm going to change that title to conversion rates by row. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to make changes. This says sum of conversion acquisition costs by row. I'm just going to do customer acquisition costs by row. The only thing I'm doing, I'm just changing the title, not changing the data, just changing the title. Over here, which is a drop down, I am going to remove employee ID that I use for the HR guys, and I'm going to use row. So now I can visualize all of this data because Power BI is interactive. So now I'm going to use, I'm just going to be able to, by row 4, now I'm looking at all the data by row 4. Row 6, now I'm looking at all the data by row 6. And if you guys haven't already, I mean, just real quick shameless plug, couple of things. One, like this video and subscribe to this channel. And two, go over to Amazon, pick up my book, my latest book, The 6-Figure Cheat Code, How to Make Money in Tech. Really appreciate you go out there and pick up that book, 6-Figure Cheat Code, How to Make Money in Tech. Leave me a review. But anyway, so now we see that we're looking at all of this data as is it would be in the term or visual of a marketing professional. Now, someone may say, well, given that we're only looking at one table, we're only looking at one table. What if we have multiple tables? If we have multiple tables, what we'll do is we'll create a model over here in the model view, but we only have one table at this point. But if we had a model, we had 2 tables or 3 tables, we would create a model, and we would link those models together by an ID that's common to both tables. I'm not going to go too deep into that right now because that gets kind of spooky. But that's how you would do it. But that is something that I would teach you, or that I would show you how to do in my course, or in my webinar, and even in the Dashboard of the Day webinar. I show you how to do that. I show you how to build that model. But in my course, powerofthebi.com, what I do is it's a 30 module course. It takes about 4 to 6 months. And I'm sorry, it takes about 3 to 4 months. It's 8 to 10 hours of video. It's a 1 hour day. It's a 1 hour live session. It's a 1 hour live session with me per week, going over lessons and talking about things in the industry. And in 3 to 4 months, it makes a person ready to go out there and get one of those 6-figure jobs in tech. I mean, legitimately ready to get one of those 6-figure jobs in tech. But this is not what this video is about. This video is about showing marketing professionals how to enhance, upscale their skills in marketing, and bringing the tech side of marketing into their skill set, and me showing you or working with you or teaching you in a free webinar, how to do so hands-on, right? So if you're interested in upscaling yourself in marketing and bringing this tech side to your marketing portfolio, to your marketing resume, again, go over to my website, powerofthebi.com. Go over to my website, powerofthebi.com, and sign up for my free Dashboard in a Day webinar. Trust me, if I can do this, anybody can do it. So this is definitely something that you shouldn't worry that it's going to be too hard for you to learn. I'm not techie. I don't like computers, this, that, and the third. I mean, if you're working in marketing right now, you're probably using Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, or something to that nature, and you're already using technology. So you might as well, upscale your skills in marketing. So with that said, I'm not going to prolong this thing any longer. I just want to show you guys out there in the marketing profession, how you can add another skill to your marketing side that definitely can increase your level of earnings if you want it, or just increase your level of knowledge if that's what you want as well. So with that said, once again, thank you for joining in. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for joining in. I look forward to seeing you win again in the next video.